Good morning from Bali.
We're going to Nusa Penida. Good morning! I think during these vlogs, you're going to see me continuously look more summer mode. So like today I've got beach hair, tied back. I'm not as pale as I was when I first got here. Basically, Lucy getting happier as the holiday goes on. Today we're going to try and rent a scooter. I don't know if that's possible. And do the waterfalls, which I don't know if it's I'm going to love them, but I don't know if they're going to be my favorite thing. I think I'm more looking forward to the temples and this walk that we're going to do tomorrow, or the rice fields. I think the rice fields is going to be like it for me, because it's just a picture when you think of Bali is like those beautiful rice fields, and then you rent a scooter for it. So I'm very excited for that. But yesterday was so good. We basically came home. We got dropped off instead of being dropped off at the hotel. We dropped off at dinner because we forgot to ask for breakfast in the morning to be made for us. And when we got to the island, we forgot. So we didn't eat until like 7 p.m. yesterday. So we had our meal, came home, and just like slept for like 10 hours. We're very ready for today after that long sleep. But we were talking about it and we were like, it's so nice going to sleep super early and waking up so early, because you feel like you've had such a long day. Like, we don't feel like we're being lazy here. So the sleeps are very good. But yeah, excited. And we're off to go get the scooters. There's so many roosters on this island. They wake you up at 5 a.m. and I'm all for it. So I want an early start to the day. And this is like our little dodgy walk from the hotel to this bed. This at night when there's like no lights is very spooky when there's so many dogs running around. But I gather the dogs are as scared as me and I'm scared of them, so. Was it scary?
You need so much awareness in that environment.
Also balance, I think. We got our motorbike. I was scared. I don't want to use a bad word, so I'm gonna leave that there. That's my first time on a motorbike. I don't even really like bikes. Never mean having a motor. But we're on our way to one waterfall. I wish I remembered the name. I'll get the name when we get to it. I'm excited. Okay, I lied earlier. The waterfalls were actually such a highlight of Bali for me. The first waterfall was by far my favorite one. It was just so much quieter and honestly so beautiful. The second waterfall was breathtaking, but like, look at the size of it. And it was a bit more touristy. I just can't get over the landscape of this island, to be honest. Afterwards, we went back to the hotel to chill for a bit, and I just love this hotel. Then we headed out again for more adventures. The final waterfall of the day was this new one that was really secluded, but cool too. I guess it's a hidden gem. However, that bridge gives me the fear. Last stop of the day was the Elephant Cave. That was probably the only spot on the trip that I actually felt haggled by people to buy things. It was my first time in a sarong, so that's cool. This hidden part of the temple was so beautiful. At night, we went out for dinner at our favourite spot, and you should definitely check out if you go to Bali. Then we saw a barong dance in Ubud Palace. I was so tired from the day that watching this felt like I was in a trance. The music was so trippy, but I loved that the dance had a story to it. It was a really cool experience for sure.
Good morning, beautiful people. Today is day 5 and it's our last day in Ubud before we go to the second and last destination, and we're going to spend a week there. And I'm very sad to leave Ubud. I feel like, not to judge quickly, but it's going to be my favorite, like this is going to be my favorite week because we just did so much. So I'm kind of sad to leave here, but I'm excited. We kind of planned it so that we could do a lot whilst we were here, and then when we get to the next destination we could kind of chill. And I suppose that is half the reason I came here, was to just relax after a long time. So for our last day, we're going to visit, there's like a famous ridge walk we're gonna do. Oh, and I really want to bring the drone to that. I think I want to bring the drone. And then we're going to go to the rice terrace, which is going to be insane. Now, rice terrace, ridge walk, and a temple, another temple to see. And then I want to like come back. I know it's going to take ages to do this every day. I'm like, oh, it's only 3 things. It'll be really quick and it takes a full day. But I would like to come back and relax,
before we head out for our final dinner, because I feel like every time we just do so much throughout the day that we come back, it's like time for dinner and we're just sitting there like, so I like to enjoy the dinner and maybe have a bit more energy. Maybe I just have a coffee before it or something, like someone to give me a bit more energy. I keep going to bed at 9 p.m. here. And if you think about jet lag, it's not jet lag because it wouldn't work that way. It would be like I would be sleeping in, but instead I'm waking up super early and going to bed super early. And I think it's just because we're doing so much and I'm not used to this much activity. But I'm very thankful. So, ready for day 5. Before we go, I just have to laugh at the fact that yesterday me and Emilio left the keys in the motorbike and the hotel noticed. Thank God. We literally left it there, could have been stolen. But people in Bali are very kind and honest, and they took it and said, "You lost your keys? Don't worry, we took them for you." Good guys. We are Muppets, so. The swiggy. Obviously, the very long dress for the Insta pic. What's your first impression?
It's cool.
Just cool?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Next space is another temple, and I'm bloody roasting. There's something very special about not having Wi-Fi because you never really know where you're going. But it's good to actually use your instincts for once, because I feel like I've grown up with Google Maps and like relying on it. Very nice. Chicos?
Angle.
Yeah, it's because the camera's heavy. And another temple, we were just saying, have we visited 10 or 100? Hard to tell. Third and final stop is the Ridge Walk. Already looks amazing. I pride myself on being a good co-pilot, but I do make a few mistakes. And we drove past the entrance. But it's not a far walk, we're nearly there. And we made it. And it's like midday, so it's absolutely roasting. But I'm excited. Now we've reached the little town area of the walk that I didn't know it had. So nice. But super hot. Sweaty. Or shake. We're back. That was such a lovely day. Seeing the rice fields, the temple, going on the walk. Also, I'm in love with the drone footage already and I haven't even looked at it. I'm just gonna head to the pool and then we're gonna have a nice dinner tonight. But I wanted to end the vlog here and I'll start the second part when I get to the next destination, Kuta. So, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!